Shout out to Wadid, newest member of Griffin. And, of course, our resident Bard One Trick. And they are going to lock that one away. So Enchanter support versus Enchanter support. And we'll see what Carrier can do on his Morgana that is
DRX is gonna win.
Yeah, I'm feeling that as well. I think that Deft has his eye in. I mean, he's now having to change things up, and his last few Aphelios games have left a little bit to be desired. There's been a lot of Qs and ultimates missing from the Aphelios, and when you're down a button, it's important that you land those ones. But Carrier on the Morgana has always been very impressive. Doran doesn't even have to really do much to win out in the set matchup, as we've seen many, many times. Just needs a Bramble Vest, and he should be okay. And I think that Pioshik has looked very stable on the Sejuani, and Chovy needs no introduction. I think this is all about being able to style against your opponents on the picks that you have available to you. And we'll mention here as well, he was taken down to his classic 0-2, but was then sort of this gigantic force in side lanes as well, and it just wasn't enough to just have Doran down there, so he was really able to provide way more pressure than he was able to in the first couple of games. As Choki came in here, and not a good look. Hopefully he's removed from the house.
And that was, I mean, that was it for game number 3. Had the Infernal Dragon been captured prior, and if DRX had Infernal Soul when fighting around that Baron, things could have maybe gone a little bit differently, but nonetheless, they do end up losing. Couldn't quite make their way over there, and they panic fought after the Baron was already gone. Deft just wasn't able to be in position, and so teamfight just... the game ended in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, it really did. And it was that fight around that Baron. This was a decent fight back from Dragon X. And this interruption was very cute, but still 1-for-1 for Nogari.
And this was the highlight. Doran flashes point blank into the Haymaker. Deft, this time they're going to show the full replay.
Yep.
Does end up getting the kill. And here's the fight. You can see Pioshik, he had flash available, but even if he flashes over to the left, he's still not in range to push himself into the Baron pit by flashing onto the terrain. He goes over onto the Ezreal ultimate. You can just see Dev can't get in to the team fight. He finally gets in, but it's after his entire front line is gone. Chovy not able to do anything. The healing on set. Right here, this was a really good attempt by him to try to make something happen. He ends up kiting in towards the turret rather than to the right. Not sure if he would have been able to buy himself more time. But at the very end of it all, Damwon come out on top. So we're headed to a game number 4.